Welcome to the tinkling of the shells and our first meditation of this year's Omer meditation series. I'm really excited to be doing this with you this year. This is the first year that I've taken all of my teachings and placed them in a booklet that, please God, next year will be a workbook, a published workbook that you can purchase. But for this year, this is available as a download on my website. It's called Your Omer Journey Booklet. You can look for it. And what I'd like to do today is introduce us just a little bit to the Omer and the first Sphira, which is Hesed. So for those of you for whom this is new, the Omer period with regards to following this beautiful spiritual journey is based on a system created by Rabbi Isaac Luria, a Kabbalist in Tzfat. And he took the lower Sphirot, which are 7 of the divine energies, mapped them onto the body, and created an opportunity for us to walk this beautiful journey, focusing on the divine qualities of each of these 7 energies, one per week. The first one is Hesed, and we'll get to that again in a couple of minutes, because it's a little more intricate than that. So each week is designated with one of these beautiful divine energies. And then, because there are 7 of these energies, each day is the energy of the week connected with one of the other energies. And I'm going here on my right shoulder because Hesed is connected to the right shoulder. And I want to do a screen share to maybe show you just a little bit more about how this works. These are the 7 emanations. And so as you're looking at this, I want you to imagine switching it around. So the white here, the silver or the white, this is Chesed on the right shoulder. And this Gevura, which you can barely see because it's so tiny, is on the left shoulder. And we go down the body. So for the first day of Chesed, Chesed relates and interacts with Chesed. On the second day, Gevura is in Chesed. And then the third day, Tiferet is in Chesed, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the 7th, until we then move to week 2, Gevura. So this week, we are in Chesed. And I'm going to just see if I can make this a little bigger for you. Chesed, loving kindness, compassion, grace, unconditional love. What incredible qualities, and how sweet for us to be able to begin our process with these qualities. I mentioned right shoulder, and some say beneath the right shoulder all the way out to the right arm and the right hand. The colors are silver or white. The sound for Chesed, let's just try that. And the Gaia sense, or the element here, is light. I'll talk about that a little bit more. And the seed, I'll talk about both of those a little bit more. So moving out of the screen share, in the Lurianic system, in the Kabbalah, in the Kabbalistic system, the entire world was first created out of Chesed. God created loving kindness, and it went out and out and out and out. I often imagine this like looking at the movie on one of those films that shows you the universe going out and out and out and out in the dark, and you just see beyond this universe and into other universes. Loving kindness spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading. And this is, according to our tradition, the very, very first divine energy. So in our meditation today, we will work with that. But before we get into that, what I'd like to just note is the sense of light, right? So I said these movies of the cosmos going out, and that's usually dark. But the first creation, on the very first day, God said, "Let there be light." And this is the energy of Hesed, the first day of creation, light. And I think of it also as the seed because it has all this possibility within it, and all it wants to do is spread out. So let's move into our meditation. I am outside on a porch, and I, whenever possible, encourage people to enjoy the Omer practice outside, because this is traditionally an agricultural holiday where this first week, I should say the second night of Passover, we gather an Omer, a bundle of barley to bring us a tithe of thanks. And we count all these 49 days till we make it to the harvest of the wheat. The barley for our livestock, the wheat for us. And these days in between are days of counting and gratitude and waiting for the harvest of the wheat. And so because it's agricultural, I always do my best to take the time to remember my relationship with creation. And so I invite you to find a seat outside if possible. And even though we count the Omer at night, some people choose to do this practice during the day. Relax yourself into your seat, into your chair, your cushion, whatever you're sitting on, perhaps even the ground. Feel your appreciation for this moment. Allow your mind to settle. Perhaps it's been so busy with Passover preparations and Passover Seder. Maybe you're tired. It's been a challenging year, and it's hard getting out of Egypt. So allow yourself to see where you are. And as you do, allow yourself to go back to the beginning. To light. Endless light that is drenched in loving kindness. The sweet grace of existence. You may hear the wind behind me, or the wind's effect on the shells. You may hear birds or the evening frogs. Allow yourself to get inside the light. Feel it flowing and floating through you. Feel yourself a part of that primal, sweet, expansive energy. And when you're ready, allow your attention to move to your right shoulder. Your right arm, wrist, hand, fingers. See if you can feel this beautiful white or silver light flowing into your shoulder from the great expanse, flowing out from your shoulder, through your arm and hand, all the way out through the ends of your fingertips. And for this moment, see if you can allow that sweet, loving, gentle, graceful energy to move all the way through you. From your shoulder towards your heart and to your left shoulder. Out your left arm, up into your neck and head, and let it sweetly and gently flow down your spine, down your chest into your belly, into your hips, flowing down into your thighs, through to your knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes, flowing out through the ends of your toes. Feel your whole body bathed in this light of Hesed, of loving kindness. You are part of this first creation. You are filled with this divine light. Take a moment, if you like, to bring your left hand over to your right shoulder in acknowledgement, in embodying, in remembering this loving kindness from which you were formed. as you move through this first week of Hesed, using whatever practice you choose. You can come back to this video for a reminder that you are one with the very, very first essential, beautiful, expansive creation of loving kindness. Gently bring your attention back to your space and back to our space. I wish you a truly blessed week of Chesed, and I welcome you to reach out to me with questions or curiosities. I can be reached at Rabbi Robin at limitlessjudaism.com or through Facebook or Instagram at Limitless Judaism. My blessings to you.